Welcome back to Wings 2016, and we have two more guests today. And today we have Larry Weiser and Lisa Brodoff. Tell us a little bit about yourselves. We'll start with ladies first.
Oh, all right, great. I teach and I'm the director of the clinical law program at Seattle University School of Law, and I teach in the areas of elder law and disability law.
Okay.
Yes, and I just retired after 34 years at Gonzaga University, and I used to direct the clinical law program, and I did the elder law program, and I taught alternative dispute resolution.
Well, we are the co-chairs of the Long-Range Planning Committee, which looks at guardianships over the long term. Where do we want to head as a state in providing guardianship services? So we have a number of priorities, and so we are organizing the work of the committee and looking at what the future should look like.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so one of the things that we're looking at is conflict resolution and how alternative dispute resolution can benefit the guardianship process. And we're also looking at legal hotlines so that people who are lay guardians can access information so that they could continue and as lay guardians and not get into trouble with the courts.
Right.
Yes.
Another big issue we're looking at is whether and what type of representation and assistance people in the guardianship proceeding should have over the long haul, and how to provide that, since guardianships are an intensely, legal affair in which people's rights are taken away and protections are given. So what should be the level of representation at various points in the proceedings and after proceedings are finished?
Okay.
And then another point is every time a guardianship is filed, the court appoints a guardian ad litem, which is a temporary guardian, and the role is to do an investigation whether the guardianship is needed, who the guardian should be, and whether the alleged incapacitated person is actually incapacitated, and if they need a guardian, what kind of guardian they have, and get medical reports. And so we were looking at what are the qualifications of the guardian ad litem, and are the current qualifications good enough to meet the needs of the guardianship process.
You said lay guardians, which are individuals. Generally, folks are taking care of maybe other family members. Is that correct?
You have lay guardians who are, I could, if my brother became incapacitated, I could be a guardian for him. And then there are what they call certified professional guardians, and these folks are professional guardians who are, whose role is to be guardians for individuals on a professional basis, and of course they get compensation for that.
Sure.
Not everyone who needs a guardian has people in their family who are capable of serving in the role, which is a very important role with lots of responsibilities. And so the professional guardianship has been developed to fill that need, as well as volunteer needs as well, for people who can't afford guardian.
Well, not only afford a guardian, that the duties of a guardian over the past years have increased to a tremendous amount, where the average person may not want to be a guardian. Yeah. And so it really fulfills a really important role in the guardianship system, the certified professional guardian. And they are certified. They have to take a training. They have to take so much education. They have to be, accountable to the state certified professional guardian. And yes, so it's a tremendous opportunity for a lot of people to become.
So the future is really starting to mold where guardians get involved and how things are going to work then, is what you're really talking about. You're talking about the future of guardianship and what that may lead to and how we're all going to get there. What do you hope folks are going to get out of the conference?
Well, that's a good.
What do you think people walk away with?
Well, I hope that they walk away with the different concepts that all the different parts of the WING subcommittees come together with, in terms of, red flags of what's important for the future of the guardianship. So we already talked about, the qualifications of guardian ad litem. We already talked about the importance of giving lay guardians or family members who are guardians for others the support they need to be guardians, because I think that's really important. And we also need to look at, how we can support the certified professional guardian system as well. We're talking about a population, the frail of the frail, and I think it's incumbent as a society to make sure that we take care of this population. And sometimes they're really taken for granted.
Well, you never know. We might all be there someday at some point.
We will all be there someday. Yes.
Absolutely. Okay, one last question. What do you want to get out of this conference tomorrow?
Well, for me, it's bringing, as much as the content is bringing together the people who are thinking most about the issues that guardianship raises, that are working in different parts of the WINGS process, and finally all of us coming together and meeting each other and sharing our ideas and seeing what the status is of these other parts of WINGS. That gives us a better sense of the whole. And so that's why I'm excited about the conference, is to sort of, now we're partway through this process, so let's see where we are.
Yes. Yeah, this is really fantastic because it's interdisciplinary. So I'm a lawyer. I have my lawyer perspective. But then I look at social workers. I look at, the medical field. And everybody brings in their expertise, and then we bring it as a whole to come with some really good solutions that we could bring forth now and in the future.